Hi guys, this is your boy Emmanuel Ajmaibadu. Go on YouTube and subscribe to Sahara Football. Cheers.
Just last week, I was talking about how the Ghana Black Stars players looked so bewildered. I was talking about confusion in camp between Jordan Ayew and Lawrence Atizigi at full time. I was talking about the reason why the two players were having that altercation. This weekend, we saw a different set of Ghana Black Stars players. Iñaki Williams scored a brace in 3 minutes. In the first half, he got 2 goals. His side won by 4 goals. Antoine Selom Semenyo and his Bournemouth side got all 3 points versus Arsenal, who had a fully rested Thomas Partey ready. Many of you were excited by that Arsenal loss because of Partey not coming in. Last, everyone got their defeat. A 2-0 for the Gunners. Abdul Fattah Wishahaku was named the man of the match for his club side Leicester City in their turnaround. They were 2 goals down to Southampton and they came back 3-2. Guess who scored the winner? Jordan Ayew, celebrating heavily with the fans in the stands, singing and chanting his name, Jordan, Jordan, after full time. These are the same players who a couple of days ago could not get the results for the Ghana Black Stars. And it tells me one thing. The Black Stars issue is about mentality. It has been about mentality. Football is first of all played in the mind before it is transferred into the physical. Basically, everything we attempt to do is a mental game. So I did little bit of asking and poking around and found out if the Ghana Black Stars team has a team psychologist. And guess what I found out? We don't. Yeah, they don't have a team psychologist, someone to talk to the players. Another reason why I think things didn't go well in the last international break or since the AFCON qualifier started has been about Coach Otoado and some decisions he has been making in camp. I'm somewhat always hesitant to listen to the conversations going on about inside information about this and that going on and all that about the Ghana Black Stars. I'm so hesitant to believe those things because I don't like to feed on the negative. The reports in camp that Jordan Ayew was dissatisfied with Ghana's style of play. Jordan Ayew was not happy about the captaincy issue with Kudus Mohammed being given the captaincy. Well, Kudus Mohammed as well not wanting the captaincy and not wanting to wear the number 10 jersey and being forced to do both. And we saw that picture of Kudus Mohammed. If anything could tell you what was going through the young man's mind, is when this picture was released by the FA social media handle of Kudus Mohammed having a tinker, a penny for his thoughts, in my opinion, because it looked like he was deep in it and he was not himself. We saw what happened over the weekend. A high of scoring the opener, a low of getting a red card, which could lead to further the more 3 game suspension or 6 game ban following that altercation in the game late on versus Tottenham Hotspur. They ended up losing 4-1, and we saw that probably Kudus Mohammed is not in the right shape mentally. The rest of the team are not, because how can you tell me that in under 3 days or 4 days of putting on such a shambolic performance versus Sudan, they go into their club sides and are playing like they are the next big things in football? There was a goal for Osman Ibrahim as well, a thunderous strike at that. There was an assist for Gideon Mensah as well in his side's win. It was a great weekend for Ghana Black Stars players, and it left many Ghanaian fans really thinking of what could have been if these guys had put their minds to it. Coach Otoado has a Herculean task ahead. He has to find a way to unify these boys once again. There are problems and deficiencies with our defense and goalkeeping. And I made a statistical analysis, not based on a lengthy spell, but based on the last match day of the goals and the scoreline for our goalkeepers. It doesn't look good for just one match day, but across the length of the season, you'd notice that goalkeeping is an issue which we have still not sorted out. And to win tournaments, you need a goalkeeper who can be clutch. A goalkeeper who, when all else fails and he's the last line of defense, will help us out. Unfortunately, Lawrence Atizigi is not that guy. I hate to break it to you in case you did not know it. We thought Joe Wallacott could be that guy following his performances versus Nigeria in the playoffs. Unfortunately, things did not go well for Joe Wallacott. That broken finger, a change of club, not getting consistent playing time, coming in to get consistent playing time, getting injured again, coming back and still conceding a lot of goals and not getting back into the team have been a huge problem for him. The goalkeeping situation needs working on, and Otoado and his squad of technical team members have a lot of scouting to do. We do not have an extremely competent goalkeeper. Aside that, I think in other departments, we have the men. We can manage with what we have. We have players who are capable. We have players who are world class. We need a chef that can get them preparing us sweet meals, and that includes a World Cup qualification berth in 2026. Ghana will not be at AFCON 2025, contrary to what Otoado and co might have you believing. There is hope, and he has a coach has to give us hope for the future. The next available qualification is the World Cup qualifiers, and we have to grab it with both hands. We have to make sure that whatever issues are going on in the camp are addressed and hashed. Otoado reportedly gave the captaincy to Kudus Mohammed because Alexander Jiku, who probably would have gotten the captain's armband, did not come into the camp earlier, telling the coach that he would be playing a game on Saturday when his last game for the team, Fenerbahce, was on Thursday. Jordan Ayew did not like the fact that Kudus was giving the captaincy. And these are all conjecture. These are all things that I'm hesitant to believe. But then it goes, when you look at the performances they displayed over the weekend, you tend to sit back and wonder if probably all these things are not just rumors, but actual things that happen. The team looked disjointed. The team looked displaced. The team looked all over the place, and it gave us atrociously bad results. Results which mean Sudan and Angola will be at AFCON ahead of the Ghana Black Stars when 2 slots were up for grabs. 24 teams will be playing. Almost half of Africa will be at AFCON 2025, and it will not include Ghana. Let that sink in. We were there when there were just 8 countries. We were there when there were just 12 countries. We were there when there were 16 countries. But for the first time since 2019, when 24 countries were introduced, the Black Stars will not be making an appearance. And it's because the team has pertinent internal issues, which we need a coach that can settle things down and get them playing as they should. We have the quality. We have the men. Do we have the men to get them mentally there to execute? Being a coach, you have to be someone who can have players implement your ideas to the best of their capacity. And probably not having a team psychologist is something we have to critically look at. Your thoughts in the comments box on the performances of Ghanaian players in and around the world last weekend. Let me know what you think. And we've been nominated for the YouTube Creator Awards once again. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to vote for us. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening.